Let's go.
Let's go! Welcome back to U.F.F. Untitled Fan Favorites, where I, Lev, also known as the Hands, play a game that's the heart, the soul, the brain, all that good stuff up there. In this case, Magicus. Hi, Magicus.
Hi.
Is a big fan of. And of course, it has been Final Fantasy IV up to now, which is, in theory, got to be the last time I say this. In theory. Been a overall, I gotta say, this game has been steps above Final Fantasy III because it actually has a story. It has a very big story. It actually has plot and progression.
Yeah, that
Um,
helps.
it does help. But it has been fun. I've been enjoying it. I've been enjoying grinding it off stream, and I've been enjoying it playing with you. But yeah, standard stuff as always. Please like, share, subscribe. Check out the links in the doobly. We got a stream goal, and why procrastinate anymore? Why bother when we can do? Let us do.
That sounds dangerously close, like being productive. I don't know if we can have that.
I've got a workout stream like 2 hours from now, and it's probably going to go on for 2 hours. Today's going to be a very productive day. And I've got another U.F.F tomorrow as well with Chesh. So, yeah. Yeah, it's going to be a busy day for me. Probably even hit the weights again. God damn it. What has happened to me?
Ooh
Where
la
has my
la.
low energy been?
Right? You're turning into fucking high energy games.
The thing is, everyone would think I'm a big stoner then, but I am such a lightweight with weed. Alright, so we're here on the moon. I've been circling around
Yeah.
the ship. As far as I'm aware, we're fully healed up. We are. Okay, so
Yeah.
where to go?
So this is the point in the game where we're going into the final dungeon. If you want to buy anything, now is the time. You can go to the shop that's on the moon here, if you remember where that is.
The guy who changes your name. There's a bunch of them.
Yeah. Yes, that's the one.
Phoenix Down, High Potion, Tents,
Well,
Remedies. I've
he
got more.
sells some stuff that you might not have, like elixirs
Okay.
or sirens.
Which cave was he in?
There's like literally 3 caves. It's the
Current
one that's
location,
to the
lunar
bottom.
wave.
The bottom one,
The very all right.
right there.
Humming Wake.
That's the one.
Okay.
Yeah.
No. Wait. Did I do a do? I did it wrong. Boop. That's the way you park.
You'll figure it out.
I'll figure it out. We've only just started this game after all.
Something like that.
Let's see.
Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
Siren. Alarm that calls monsters. Now,
Yeah. So
I
if
remember what
you
you were
wanted
saying.
to, if you want to get the adamant armor, you would need a lot of those. Otherwise, you just buy elixirs.
I'm gonna buy elixirs.
Yeah.
And should I sell any like the tents and what have you at this point now?
I mean, you have 96 cottages. I don't think you need tents anymore.
Where?
Cottages are just superior.
God, that's satisfying.
You're gonna make a whole 5,000 gil on that.
Still don't have enough. Ethers. Nothing wrong with some ethers.
You're probably not gonna need a whole lot of stuff, but having a couple elixirs is not a bad idea.
Well, I have 15
It's
of
just
them.
you're at the point in the game where there's like literally only 2 things that you care about buying, and the shop sells both of them.
Alright.
It sells you sirens for making rare enemies appear, and it sells you like elixirs that you might want to use if you were in like one of the optional. I guess they all technically are optional fights here, so which we are gonna do. There's a bunch of them. You can get a lot of cool weapons in here.
Okay. That's where do we go from here?
Back where you just were.
Now. Up here?
Nope. No, you go in the cave, remember?
No.
You gotta follow the... You gotta go in the cave and walk towards the Lunar Palace.
Ah. So, what level is the last boss at? The very last one.
You are probably... You could beat the final boss at your current level, so...
Okay.
You don't really need to grind any higher than you're at.
Okay, so cave. Alright. Speed up. Ever explain how you can breathe on the moon?
No. Well, this is... Okay, so remember, Earth here has 2 moons, alright? So, you're on the moon that has life on it.
Ah. And that life probably needs oxygen.
Yeah.
My sneezing's been acting up again. I don't know why. I guess my cold wasn't quite finished yet. Whoa! Just want to go without a fight. Ah, I kind of remember this. Woo!
Yep, so you got your healing pots on both sides here. But now, remember the crystal area behind the throne? That's where we're going. You gotta go talk to the crystals again. Technically, you don't have to talk to them, but you should, because they have cool dialogue options now.
I think we already talked to them before, though, didn't we?
Yeah, well, they say different stuff now.
Now you may reach
They're
him.
gonna give you the last little bit of exposition about what you're doing to end this game.
I just see these and I want, like, hard gummies, you know?
Yeah. Apparently, nobody ever tried talking to the crystals on Earth, or maybe the moon crystals are the only ones that can talk.
You know, in previous games, they'd give you, like, generic lines of dialogue about how I'm such and such, and you need to do such and such.
So what's fun is that Final Fantasy IV has a sequel to it, actually. It's called The After Years, and it actually does explain a bit about the crystals. Now, you got to go back in there. You're not done in there.
Oh, okay.
No. Where are you going?
Ah.
Yeah. Yeah, this previously was sealed off. You weren't able to go here last time, but now they're like, we're gonna use all of our power to break the seal and send you in.
Oh, damn.
Alright, so there's 2 hidden paths around the outside here, and you really want to do both of them. Up. To the right. Remember, there's invisible walls.
Dark Sage.
Yeah, that enemy, I think, it drops, something important. I think the carry is the one that drops the Artemis bow, which can only be gotten as an enemy drop. There is no chest in the game that gives it to you, so if you want a better weapon for Rosa, you're going to have to get it as a random drop.
Damn, Edge is fucked.
Yeah.
Let's heal him up.
Well, I think he got hit by a tornado, didn't he?
Mm-hmm. Oh, down he goes.
Down I go.
Down I go. Hello, Mr. Sun. Thanks for doing your job today. Oh, thank God, I almost died. Ah, burns!
Yeah, these guys are not usually worth fighting. Like, they don't really matter too much. The Dark Sages, I think, drop like Soma drops, which can permanently increase your MP, so they're worth fighting.
Nice. Okay. Monsters. Alright.
I would probably run from like the red robot guys. They're not that important.
Fuck's sake, they hate him for some reason.
Oh yeah, all the enemies in here are like fairly tough, and you know,
Yep.
the battles are not going to be great against them all. And it's only going to get worse as you go through.
Maybe I should have grinded in here as well.
Yeah, well, probably, but it's not really necessary at your level anyway. Because part of what we're doing here on our way is we're going to grab a bunch of forbidden, sealed off, super powerful Lunarian weapons.
Jesus!
Oh yeah, they can do that. That's why, again, that's one of the reasons I told you they're not really worth fighting. They're more trouble than they're worth.
Black Garb.
That's good. That you can give that to Edge.
Might help first of all if I bring them back from the dead. Yeah, okay. Equip. Genji armor. Black Garb.
Yeah. And if you want, you can give the Genji armor to either Kane or Cecil, which is technically is an upgrade for them right now. Until Kane will get his new armor first, so if you want to give it to Cecil, that's fine. They're both going to get special armor in here, but it's going to take a little bit of effort to get it.
Okay. So.
Go walk back around the way you came in.
Okay.
Yeah, the sword and shield lady, like that's the one you want to definitely fight any encounter that has her in, because she can drop better bows for you. It's a rare drop from her, and so you probably won't get it unless you're specifically trying, but you may as well try. Give yourself the chance. Like I said, I wouldn't, these are the fights I wouldn't run from. They're not terribly hard to kill. Like I said, they actually do drop something that you do kind of care about, so. It's weird. There's a couple items in the game that like you can only get as an item drop. Like no chests have them, no NPCs sell them. And depending upon where in the game you are, like they can be actually very good. Like I think you got one of them. I believe you got giant gloves, or it might have been. They call them Zeus gloves in this one or something, but there are a special pair of gloves I think that are dropped like that, and they actually are pretty strong if you get them.
Where do I go now then?
Okay, so you did the one on the right. See up in the left side there's a path that goes through that wall to that little portal. Yeah, there you go. It was a little overkill, but
Yeah, Edge leveled up.
I mean, you'll gain some levels between here and the bottom. You got a fair number of enemies you're gonna have to fight. So,
Okay, that looks like it's just
hi,
an error.
hi, Butters.
Kid. Billy
No, it's the
boy.
trust. You'll get it later. Don't
Hi,
worry.
Billy.
Go. So go up and around. Oh yeah, some of these chests are gonna have monsters in them, and you're just gonna have to deal with that. So
I think I'll live with it. As it turns out, I might not
pretty,
live with it.
actually, like any chest that has anything worthwhile getting in here has a monster in it. So get used to that. Every single chest that Cecil has his crystal armor in is gonna have a monster. And some of them are behemoths, which, you know, you fought a couple of them already, and they're a pain in the ass. Wait, what did they drop? What? No, what was the item that they dropped in there?
Oh, I didn't see. Soma.
You got a Soma drop. Nice. So you might want to sort your inventory here. Sort it by items. Yeah. So you have, go back in your items for a second. You actually have some stuff you can use. Go to the top of your list. Scroll down. All right, you got the silver apple, the gold apple, and the Soma drop, which are all actually kind of useful.
Okay, so give this to weakest, I'm guessing?
The silver apple, yeah, it'll increase the health of your lowest person, so probably Rydia is the one that needs it the most.
Golden
The
apple.
Soma drop is a little bit more up in the air. Rydia and Rosa are already going to have a ridiculous amount of MP. Kain does not have any magic, so he doesn't need it. So you can either give it to Edge, or you could give it to Cecil.
Edge.
It doesn't really matter which. You're not going to use their magic a lot anyway, but
Golden apple.
the health ones matter more. So you might want to... You might consider giving it to Edge if you're going to keep him in the front line with you. Yeah. Also, you can put Kain in the front line here too. You might want to change your formations for that. He'll deal more damage that way. I don't know if we actually addressed his equipment since you got him back in the party. Yeah, he comes back with a new spear, the Gungear, but you could give him the Avenger bit again if you want. Because remember, it berserks him, so he'll attack like
That's right.
a lot harder. Yeah.
Armor.
No, Genji's as good as you got right now, so that's fine. Leave it as is. Yeah, and Cecil's got Excalibur, so he doesn't really need anything else. So yeah, I think that's probably fine for the moment. If you actually cared about not losing control of Kain to Berserk, like the other option would be to give him the defense sword, because I think that's still also more powerful than the Gungear. It's the defense sword is like maybe the third or it's in the top 5 of like one of the best weapons, I think. So it does get, yeah, it lets you I think if you use it you can cast Protect with it. Yeah, and also it's pretty high attack, and I think it gives you some defense too. Flare is a good spell to have. We are on the way to get a weapon for Edge right now, so...
Down here?
Yep. Mm-hmm. Alright, so don't just pick that up. Be prepared, because as soon as you talk to it, all of the things in the little shrines like that are being guarded by boss monsters.
Gold Dragon.
Yeah. So that one, I think he's going to cast Slow on your entire party. And I believe you don't want to use magic spells on him because he If you use like normal magic attacks, he will counteract it with Maelstrom, if I recall. So just, you know, kind of have your guys beat him down. I think Bahamut is safe to use on him. Summons don't generally trigger the same kind of counter magic that regular like magic spells do. Yeah, Billy Boy Blue. I am gonna show him how to do the pigtail thing, so we might try a couple, but I don't know that he's not gonna try too hard. But I'll make him do it a few times.
Yeah, I'm not gonna even pretend otherwise.
There will be dancing.
Oh no. Can't be having that. Can't be having dancing.
Oh, yeah. Oh no, there will be dancing. That is part of it. So yeah, be prepared. As soon as you talk to this, it's gonna trigger fight. Yeah, his counter attack is he casts slow on a person, so you might consider having Rosa cast haste on people to try to counteract slow. Or just healing your party is also fine too. You'll beat him down pretty quick. He's not that hard. He's like the easiest out of all of these guys you have to fight. Yeah, I'm going to recommend after this that Edge probably should move up to the front row, because you're going to want him to deal some more physical damage. There you go, you got him. Easy peasy. Congratulations, you got your first piece of Lunarian awesome equipment.
Who gets it?
That is one of the two swords that Edge uses. I believe you want to change the Moonring blade to that. Yeah.
Okay.
And then I would move your formation to put 3 guys in the front here.
All right.
Yeah, if your party's like lower level, it makes sense to keep him in the back row. But at this point, like he's strong enough, you can fucking throw his ass up with the big boys. So yeah, put the guys in the middle, and then you're gonna switch the 2 rows. Yeah.
All right.
Perfect. There you go. And here's the other trick. We're going all the way back out to the beginning anyway, so you might want to just cast Exit. It'll be faster.
All right.
Or Teleport, I mean. Yeah, Teleport and Exit, same spell. Different versions. All right, so if you want to use the healing things inside and save out here, this will probably be the last time that we're going to be out here, because everything else is forward.
All right. Then I guess
Just
I'll
that
use
first
pottage.
area. That first area has like that little diversion, so that's why we do this. I mean, yeah, you can. The free healing pots are literally inside, but I mean, you do have like a bajillion cottages, so it doesn't really matter.
And we're like 99% finished with the game, so.
Yeah, we're not going to use all of them. So, yeah, you can make your last save outside in the surface of the moon.
Okay. Now back inside.
Everything else we do is going to be in the lunar subterranean, so go back inside. That was just a taste.
bow. Oh man, 1 point.
Yeah, well, that's what happens when they tornado you, so...
No, I mean 1 point to level up.
Oh, I thought you meant 1 point of health left.
Kane, ironically the same guy.
Alright, so now, yeah, go down the third path that you have not gone through yet. So now you'll see here, there's some hidden paths here. So you're going to grab a bunch of Dragoon equipment.
Flame whip.
I think the bow and arrow is a better physical weapon for Rydia, to be honest. The whips are not, like, amazingly useful.
Right. Artemis arrow.
Oh, well, you got the arrows, yeah. Like I said, they can drop the bow, but the bow is rare, so you may as well give her the other Artemis arrow, yeah, so fuck it. It's good at least you got 2 Artemis arrows now, because the game only gives you 1 from a chest.
Dragon shield.
Yep. Dragoon equipment goes to Kane, if you hadn't guessed that. And then Cecil's the one that gets the...
You can't have the Avenger.
Oh, well, yeah, the shield, no. So, if you want to keep using the Avenger, then you would have to, you know, not use the shield. But you can give the shield to Cecil for the moment, if that's the case.
Okay.
Like I said, you could also give the shield to Kane and just give him the defense sword. It's just he'll deal, like, a little bit less damage. But you'll have control over him, at least, so...
It's jump. Okay, sure. No, I like him being a fire and forget motherfucker. Any hidden places or?
I mean, on this map, no. Actually, no, I'm sorry. If you go down to the right, I believe. Wait. No, they're yeah, because you're on the path that goes forward here, so yeah. So grab those ones.
Dragon helm.
Yep, that you can give him.
Genji helm.
The Genji helm, I don't remember if Edge has a better one at the moment or not. He might. You might consider giving Edge the Genji one.
He's got a Genji helm.
Okay, well then, yeah, don't worry about it.
Dragon mail.
Yep.
Yeah, Genji armor. Dragon gloves.
Perfect. See, you got all of Kane's stuff. Cecil's, however, are guarded by monsters, so...
Okay. Now. Artemis Arrow.
Okay, so that's the one that you get for free. So you give the other one to Rydia. Yeah.
Elixir.
Yep. These guys are like fairly weak. They're pretty easy to kill. I don't. They're generally faster to kill them than it is to run from them. So.
White Fang.
Yep, that's a consumable. Just leave Edge to die. Yeah.
Well, fighting dragons, of course, it's every man for himself. Dino Zombie.
Oh yeah, he's weak against Holy, so if Cecil attacks him, he'll do like 9,999 damage.
Or just that.
Yeah, the thing's ridiculously weak. So. Alright. Grab that. Yep, monster chest.
Behemoth.
Oh yeah, just remember that you might want to hold off on attacking with anyone except for Cecil, and Kane is just going to hit him every turn, because he's going to counterattack every time you hit him, so just have everyone else defend and heal your party. Just let your two big damage dealers. No, 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 no. You don't want to use magic on behemoths. It's gonna fuck you up. He will counterattack magic attacks with Maelstrom in your entire party.
Oh.
Which, as you imagine, is not good for your health. Oh, well, you know, okay, so again, this is another difference between summon magic and regular magic. Okay, so I guess it's because it's a summon spell, he won't counterattack it. But like, if you were to cast like Blizzaga on him, he would Maelstrom you. So yeah, that's something to watch out for. So like, you can't cast Flare in him, even though it's like one of her better things.
Stardust Rod.
Yeah. So here's the thing. Stardust Rod, I believe, increases her intellect stat, which makes her magic deal more damage. But it also, like, if you physically hit an enemy with it, it's really pathetically weak. So,
yeah.
It does have a really fun effect if you use it as an item in battle. But in most versions of the game, the fun effect that it has kind of sucks.
What's the effect?
It's that it casts Comet on all the enemies. These guys have a rare drop that they can drop the Wyvern Lance, which is a new weapon for Kane that specifically deals extra damage to dragon enemies. It's their rarest drop, so you might not get it, but you may also encounter a red dragon, and the Wyvern Lance is the second rarest drop for the red dragon, so it's a little bit more common to get it from them. The red dragons, however, have a heat ray, which will attack your whole party with fire attacks. Yeah. So you gotta be careful about them.
Blue dragon and a red dragon.
Yeah, probably focus on killing the red one first. It's the more dangerous one.
Okay. You know what? Fuck it. Shuriken. Say I did it once.
I think that they might be weak against arrow attacks as well because they're flying enemies. So you might want to physically attack them with the girls.
The girls.
I know some of the flying enemies are weak against arrow, so
Hot dragon on dragon on dragon action.
yeah.
Yeah, that was
Yeah, see,
a lot of damage.
that yeah.
Crystal shield.
Oh, yep. Starting to get upgrades for him.
Now, where do we go?
Yeah. You can't go in that cave yet. You have to go through an alternate path to get there. So you're going down to that cave you were just at.
Oh,
down.
right, yeah.
Yeah, the path that you saw is to Cecil's ultimate weapon, but that's also the hardest optional boss in the game. Nope, just up and to the right.
Protect ring.
The protect rings are excellent. I highly advise giving them. You either give them to your mages or you can give them to Edge. Since he's on the front row, he'll probably take more damage. It might make sense to give it to him. So a really big defensive boost.
Is there only one?
I think there are two.
Little
And they, okay, well, so yeah, there are two, and they can be gotten as a rare drop from an enemy. So if you wanted a third one or however many more, you could farm them. But the second one we won't get until later.
Did he just scan himself?
Yes, he did.
Why do I have a feeling this is setting up for a trap?
Because he is definitely setting you up for a trap. He will do literally nothing to you as long as you don't fall for his trap.
Yeah, a little bit hairs in the back
down,
of your neck.
Go down first. Now, if you want to, for fun, at some point, you could do it, but I highly recommend you wait till you get to a save point before you fuck around with him. Because he can be dangerous if you're not prepared.
It's very satisfying to watch Edge multi-hit like that.
Yeah.
Alright.
I think this is another behemoth.
Yep.
Same strategy. You want to probably defend with everybody except for Cecil and Kane, so...
Obviously summon because it clearly doesn't do the damage.
Yeah.
Yep. Idiot on my part. Boop. Still. There we go.
I love the Avenger. It's like my favorite weapon in this entire game.
Crystal Mail?
Yep.
Bueno. Now up.
Yep. Yeah, get the chest on the right first. Now you may as well kill the Dark Sages. Like I said, I think they drop things that are useful, so they're worth killing.
Fair enough. The dragons.
Yeah, just have the mages physically attack, because the arrows will deal a shit ton of damage to them.
Alright. Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Jesus.
you gotta watch out because that's why I said they can be dangerous because they have heat ray and it hits for a fair bit.
It makes me miss in the old Final Fantasy VII for the remake that spell that allowed you to mimic enemy attacks.
Yeah.
That could be useful in some of these other ones. Anyway.
Well, if you like that, then you're gonna really enjoy when we get to Final Fantasy V because there's an entire class based on that.
Nice.
It's sort of a pain in the ass to set it up to do it well, but it's really powerful if you do. So. All right.
Okay. Over here.
We're making good progress through here. All right. Yep. Just kill that guy. Cecil attacks him once, he'll die. Yeah. Like he goes down like a bitch.
White robe.
White. That's I think that's Rosa's best armor. There is a black robe too. I don't know if we got it yet or not.
Crystal helm.
Yep, I think that's his last piece of crystal, right? Yeah, there you go. Okay, so look, there's one more room to the right here. That little staircase to the right doesn't actually do anything, so just ignore it.
Alright.
Just go in here. We are going to be coming back to this room in a little bit. Open, yeah, you can take that, it's fine. So, the thing that's special about this room, it is the only room in the entire game where you can encounter the princess flans. They are the thing that drop the pink tail that gets you the adamant armor. They are a 1 in 64 chance encounter in this room and only this room in the entire game. And I know there doesn't seem to be anything special about this room, does there? It's just literally a random fucking room. It is a 1 in 64 chance encounter, and then on top of that, a 1 in 64 chance that they will drop the pink tail. So your odds of actually getting one from any particular battle are pretty fucking low.
Okay, let's go and find one first. What
are
they weak to?
Well, what we're going to do is we're going to go save first because it is possible to lose that fight and there's not much you can do about it. We'll come back to this because the save room's not too far ahead.
Alright.
So, yeah. Oh yeah, this guy casts Doom on your guys. He's weak to arrows. Fine.
It seems to be a trend in the more modern ones. They also cast Doom.
Yeah. Well, we're going to be fighting a boss version of this enemy in a few minutes.
Jeez, takes
You're
long.
probably not going to like... You're not going to enjoy it. You'll be fine, but it's not going to feel fine. The save room is really
Another
close to here.
Arden's
Oh, shit. I did not think that you got 2 of those. Alright, yeah, you can kill these guys. They're fine. They're not terribly strong. You'll murder, death, kill them anyway.
Oh, I should say, the watch with the end of BR coming up pretty soon, Sundays will be free, and I can't think of a better time to actually go and do the watch party returns. So, here and here first, watch parties are coming back.
You gotta go around to the right.
Okay.
Don't worry about the rest of it. We'll deal with it in a minute. To the right or the left is a Minerva bustier, which you get to fight 3 of the enemies you want to be fighting anyway. Just have them all attack. You're just gonna attack and kill them. You're at the point where your physical attacks are just very good, so you may as well just do them. Don't overthink these fights. You can get... So if you want to physically attack with Rydia, then that's usually the one that you want to give her for hearts and armor. Yeah. It increases her defense by a fair bit and her strength, but slightly decreases magic defense and the magic evasion. I think it's worth giving it to her. Like this, the other one you could give her is the Black Robe, which I think you also have, and I don't think you ever equipped it. Which, if I recall, the Black Robe, it gives her slightly better magic stats. Alright, this first room is a save room.
Great.
And then there are 2 rooms.
Ambushes you, and it's like really weak, so it doesn't matter if it's getting an ambush. You're still fucking killing it in like 1 or 2 hits.
Yeah. So go in, pop a cottage, and then save, because we're gonna be doing some boss fights here.
Do a squat, pop a cot.
Yep, you got it. This is the last save point in the game. Well, there's one other one, but it's technically slightly backwards. We'll get to it in a bit.
We'll save over here. Hey, it's super
Sure.
safe.
All right. Go to the room on the right. This is a boss fight.
Okay.
You're not gonna enjoy this, but just trust me, it'll be fine. Go in there, and you just have to attack him as fast as possible, as hard as possible.
So, summons from Rydia, good, bad?
Yeah, you can use Bahamut with her, that's fine.
Yeah, okay. So everyone else will just dogpile.
I mean, you'd probably be okay even if you just had her physically attack anyway, because you're strong enough to over... This is a DPS check. That's effectively what's happening.
Plague. Okay, summon.
You can... Yeah.
And everyone else just goes...
Yeah.
Oh. I see.
You'll be okay.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, it's a really cool boss fight. It's just
That's clever.
It feels
That's
really
clever.
It feels really scary because like if you don't have the like if you go in here at like too low of a level, then it's like, really gonna punish you. But it's hard to get to this point and not be able to kill him.
No. Holy Lance.
You can give him the Holy Lance now, and yeah, that's fine. And just give him his shield. Alright, yeah, this is another boss fight here, but you're going to want to do this because it has 2 more items you want. The important thing is, don't cast spells on the enemies. They're going to reflect themselves. So you can use summons, you can have Bahamut attack them, but that's
Ribbons.
it. So.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, attack, attack, attack.
Attack.
Summon.
Summon. Yeah, summon Bahamut, and then...
Attack.
Yeah, sure.
Fuck. Oh, I see what they did there.
Yeah. No, they're gonna fuck you up.
Oh.
They're not fucking around. You actually will need to use Rosa to heal your party.
Yeah.
Like, badly.
Yes, we will.
Full life is a good call.
dare. Oh, that's fine.
He can face tank that. He's got the best armor in the game, so don't worry about Cecil. There you go. One of them's down, so now you're. Yeah, you might want to heal your guys. Just eat their faces.
No.
So those are ribbons. I probably would recommend at least one of them goes to one of your mages, probably Rosa, because she's the most important one. And then the other one you can give to either Rydia or Edge. Again, that's personal preference.
Rydia. Only 2 ribbons in the game?
They can be acquired as a random drop, so...
Oh, Tom Berry dropping it.
Now, one of the enemies we fought drops it. So hold on. You might want to go back and save, because the area after this is very dangerous, and we're going to do one room of it before we go backwards. Okay. So, yeah, that's right. The reason I remember the Dark Sages as being worth killing is the Dark Sage is the one that actually drops the ribbon as its rare drop, so if you get really lucky, you can get one off of it.
And they come in groups of 3, so...
Yeah, it's... The carries drop the Artemis bows, and the Dark Sages drop... Oh, yeah, you can do this now. You know what? Have Edge use Blitz on it. Fuck it. He says he's vulnerable to lightning, right?
Yeah, I wonder what's going to happen. Did you? Twofold. Haste and... Okay. Is it a random?
He's gonna start... well, no. His follow-up attack is he starts spamming Thundaga on your entire party.
Ah! That makes sense. Just readjusting myself.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
So, yeah, go around here. We're gonna go get Edge's other legendary sword.
So down
Yep.
or... Yeah.
Yeah, it's down. You can run from these idiots. And I'm highly going to recommend don't fight most of the enemies in this next room. The only ones that I would fight are the red dragons. The red dragons can drop the best accessory in the game, which is the crystal ring. And they can also drop the red lamp. Don't fucking fight this guy. He's going to fuck you. Yeah. What's going to happen is it casts Reflect on itself and Reflect on your party, and it will start just reflecting a bunch of magic spells at you, like Holy, which, you don't want to deal with that. These also all have, lots of health. They're, in at least, 30 to 40,000 range.
Here we go.
You're about to fight basically Super Leviathan, so Thundaga works here. If you want to have Edge use Blitz, that's also fine. Just be prepared to heal because he's going to tidal wave you.
Okay, summon.
Well, you could summon the Leviathan, but I was going to say Thundaga deals probably just as much damage and is quicker to cast and less MP.
That's fair. Jeez.
Yeah, Edge might be better off just physically attacking. His magic is not particularly strong.
Magic. No, he's down. Is he?
Yeah, he's gonna be. You want just full life Cecil. Oh, that was pathetic. Alright, well, I guess Bahamut will be fine.
Yep.
He should be almost dead. I wouldn't worry too much. Just keep yourself healed. You'll be alright.
Might look around where you can just drop a nuke casually.
Yeah.
Double trouble. Fuck
Yeah.
you.
It's just, yeah, the fact that he double tidal waves is just brutal. You're, like I said, you're at a high enough level where you can kind of tank that, but, like, if you're, like, 5 or so levels lower than where you are, like, that becomes a serious problem times.
Fuck you.
Because, yeah, like, your party is just barely, like, out of range of getting, like, double tidal wave. So...
We gotta say,
there you go.
Strong. Yeah.
Well, you're gonna need this. So what I want you to do is go back out the way you came in, because we have stuff we have to do. And equip Edge with this new shiny toy.
Which one?
Yeah, replace the Kiki Wiki Manji.
Jesus Christ. How
There
you
you
know
go.
that word just so easily?
The same way I know how to pronounce Asmarana Martica Dyson.
Where? All right. Here's something for you. I was talking to Chesh about this on our Discord. Name the 2 ways of saying the city where the Drow live in D&D.
Fuck, I don't
I can
actually
do
know
this.
if I I'm trying to remember what it is. I totally forgot. I just remember they're in the Underdark.
Want a single hint?
What is it?
It starts with M.
I don't remember the name of it.
Alright, Menzo Baranzan and Menzo Baranzan. Both are accepted.
I was not gonna get that.
I can nerd it up when I need to. Yeah, fuck that noise.
Yeah. I don't know. I memorized how to pronounce like the longest named card in Magic the Gathering. The name is so long that it literally doesn't have a casting cost. It's Asmarano Martica Dyson Coldakar.
Was it? Is it just like a name of a town in Wales?
It's the name of a legendary character from originally from the flavor text of an old Magic card that actually eventually got its own card.
Respect.
It's in Modern Horizon 2, I believe, is when they printed Asmarana, Marnica, Dyson, and Koldakar.
You all thought I was mad buying off all this property. Monopoly taught me well.
Yep. All right, we're gonna go back out to the Flan Princess room. Is it? There's nope, left. Oh. Everything we need is behind us now, but it's behind us in slightly different direction.
Fuck it. You had your chance to live. No, I was giving them a way out, but they're like, no, we have to fight. No, we don't.
Cause of death got in my way. Oh yeah, it's another one of the items that casts, I think it casts Thundaga. Cause of death got in my way. Yep, you're going north.
Right.
You can fight this one, because again, it can drop the Wyvern Lance, which is really cool. They're also not terribly dangerous. The red ones are the ones that actually can hurt a little bit. But even the red ones are not that bad. If you're at a level where it doesn't matter that much. Oh.
I guess we are going to be hitting level 60.
Alright, go to the room on the right.
Okay.
The one that's right there. Okay. I want you to go into your inventory. Yeah. And you're going to use that siren item that we picked up. It should be near the top with the items. Scroll down. There, siren, under Dwarven Bread. It's a white one. Yeah, that one. Anytime you use the siren, it calls up the rarest encounter, and so... Alright, you have basically no agency over what's about to happen here, so good luck.
Fuck. You know you're in for a bad time when it... Sims music?
Ah, they're dancing.
Chocobo!
Yeah. You're probably just strong enough to make it through this. Every time that they change their song, it randomly berserks your members of your party. So another fun fact, Cecil has the only item in the game that resists the berserk status, which is the crystal mail.
Holy shit.
So every other member of your party can become berserked, and they hit you for a lot of damage. So basically, it's just a drag race to see who can deal more damage. Every one of them has about 20,000 health.
Right. AoE.
They're not invincible. It's not like it's impossible to kill them. It's just it's another kind of DPS check, basically. Yeah, that dancing spell that they're casting, it just berserks at whoever it hits. So there's like 4 or 5 different songs that they'll loop through if the battle drags on long enough. There you go. Well, you didn't get a pink tail from that one. But
Alright.
every time that you use a siren, it will automatically call that exact encounter every time.
We'll do it 2
So,
more times.
Yeah. They can drop, I think, elixirs. I think they can drop Soma drops. Or no, it's dry ether, elixir, something else, and then their rare drop is the pink tail.
Alright, you hear that woo ooh, 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 opening line?
Yep.
That is from Sims 1, the soundtrack.
Yep. Oh yeah, the Fuma Shuriken, that's their other drop. So the elixirs are not terribly rare, but they're like 37%. Yeah, the pink tail is a 1 out of 64 chance, so. If you're lucky though and you can get off Bahamut's, it helps end these fights way faster.
Hmm.
It's pretty nice. Because effectively, it's like you get to attack every one of them twice. But it's totally like random whether any given member of your party gets affected by the Berserk music. Cecil's the only one who's immune to it because of his crystal armor, so. But yeah, we're here to dance. We're just dancing.
No dancing, lad.
They are worth also a fair bit of experience and money. So,
Yeah.
I mean,
It would have been better if I came here last stream and then just spend it a couple of days grinding non-stop.
Yeah. So the interesting thing is, like, you can kill them to the point where you get 5 pink-tails and give every single member of your party adamant armor. But the other thing is, by the time that you can actually, like, get a pink-tail from them, you don't really need it.
Why is that
you're
one
strong
different
enough,
color?
I think it has a status effect on it, but I don't know what.
Oh, petrification. Remember the way it
Yeah.
builds up and eventually just...
Maybe? I'm not sure. I don't remember what status effects your stuff is doing to them, so... But enjoy the dance music.
I've never heard this beat in a Final Fantasy game before.
Well, this particular rendition of it, remember, is one of the ones that different dancer girls and that you can talk to in certain towns have this music play. So, like I said, it goes through like 4 or 5 different songs before it starts looping.
Yeah, overkill at the end here, but fuck it.
Yeah, fuck it, why not? Once you're at the level you're at, it's not that bad to actually kill them.
No.
But without the sirens, and the original couldn't buy sirens. So if you wanted them, you would have to know to steal 99 of them while you're in the Giant of Babel, because that's the only place in the entire game that you can steal them. And however many you took with you is however many you got. So, like, you could bring 99 of them with you and try this 99 times and hope to get a pink tail. If you're very lucky, you could get 5 pink tails in that. But most of the time, you might have like 1 or 2 sirens and not know that this encounter even existed, because who in their right mind would even fucking use a siren in this room otherwise? That it does not give you any indication that there's anything special about this room, or anything special about these enemies, other than the fact that if you randomly encounter them, this is kind of a weird looking fight. That's all. It's probably the weirdest random encounter in the entire game. The other thing you might notice is that the rules of how they work is different than how every other flan in the game works.
Yeah,
Most
they can take
flans,
damage.
Yeah,
take
like
physical
I'm
damage.
basically immune to physical damage, whereas this doesn't even apply here. It's just this like silly mechanic of like berserking your entire party. And if you're not a high enough level to survive their attacks and out DPS them, they can just kill you with berserk. So but in the versions of the game like this one where they made the sirens buyable from the moon merchant, it makes it a lot easier to go and get adamant armors because you can just buy stacks of 99 sirens, come here, farm them until you get one, and then repeat as many times as you want. Yeah, like I said, it's not that difficult to kill them, so
Aye, that'll do.
yeah. So if you, like I said, if you do this enough, eventually they can drop a pink tail, which you can then take back to the adamant cave on Earth. No, we're going down the other staircase this time. We have one more piece of business here. Go directly to the left of where you're standing.
Alright.
Kill these guys because they can drop ribbons, and we love ribbons. But yeah, if you get a pink tail, it's a key item actually, and you can take it back to Earth. You can trade it for an adamant armor, and the adamant armor, if you equip it, has like triple the defense of Cecil's crystal armor, and makes you resistant to every element and gives you plus 15 to every stat. Yeah, you're gonna walk up and then to the right. Yeah, if you have and the other cool thing is that if you ever picked up the cursed ring from a random drop, which I think all the spirit enemies do, the cursed ring gives you minus 15 to all your stats, but it turns all of your elemental resistances into elemental absorbs.
Ooh.
So since the adamant armor makes you resistant to every element, effectively it means combining that with the cursed ring makes you absorb all elemental damage in the entire game. So you could literally heal your person by casting Firaga or Blizzaga on them if you would so choose. You can actually turn Rydia into a second healer that way.
Cool.
It's really amusing. But like I said, the only thing that kind of sucks about it is by the time that you actually can acquire this item, you have no use for it in the entire game. There is nothing in the game so strong that it actually requires you to have 5 adamant armors. In the Game Boy Advance version of the game and the 3DS version of the game, there actually are enemies in the game that do kind of require you to get adamant armors, though. They added like super bosses for you to fight that are very mean and very, very... They will murder your face if you don't have this awesome equipment, and even with it, you could still die. But we are at the point where there's only one more like optional boss enemy that we have to fight, and we're on our way to go do that. Because while Cecil currently has the strongest sword out of anyone in your party, he still has another sword he can get that's even stronger than the one he has equipped right now.
Whoa.
Yeah, go straight.
No, it was not.
Just go straight.
No, something just came up on my computer real quick.
Oh, okay. Just attack them. He's weak. He's pathetic. But yeah, we're very close to the end here. Yeah, it's just the pink tail is like one of the most infamously hidden things in this entire game. Kind of like Rydia's secret summons. And I think you got one of her secret summons in like literally the second battle of the entire game. I'm pretty sure you got Goblin.
Yep.
Yeah, you got Goblin. She has 4 of them. but they're all like rare drops from enemies, and the game gives you no indication that there even is anything of that sort. And like, she learns 4 spells as a random drop, and she's the only character that can even do that. And none of them are useful. They all suck. You would never want to have them like to cast, but you can. They do like a really, really small amount of damage. It's just there because sometimes the developers just felt like being cheeky, I guess.
This motherfucker ain't going down.
Yeah, they're tough guys. But here's the good news. This gives you your second protect ring.
Who should I give it to?
Like I said, you gave one to Edge. I would probably give one to Rosa, because you really want your white mage to be your most protected person. If she goes down, it becomes a lot harder to pick up your entire party. There is a save point ahead, so don't worry too much. Use a cottage here and save, and then we're going outdoors. You will recognize where we are at.
That doesn't matter.
Boop. Whatever, it doesn't matter. So remember the Bahamut fight?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're doing that again. Except he's actually a much more devastating.
Well, I'd hope so, considering how late in the game it is.
Yeah, it's Bahamut, but worse.
You always need to upgrade your Bahamut.
So he's gonna fucking Mega Flare your entire party, and there's not much you can do about it.
Oof.
Yeah,
look at Kane.
those are some numbers.
Look at Kane. Bye-bye, Kane. Oh,
This-
it's alive. Shocking.
Yeah, just barely. You need to start just unleashing as much damage as you can, and have Rosa use Kiraja. Yeah.
You know what? Keep
Kane-
that
yeah.
fire.
One of the ways you can survive this fight is if Kane jumps over him, Mega Flaring you. Just attack him. He's gonna start casting Flare in your party now to try to pick them off. Yeah. It's brutal.
Oof.
Again, just attack him as hard as you can. Oh yeah, I'm sorry. If you attack him with Bahamut, he counterattacks with Mega Flare. So don't do that. Otherwise, he's just gonna cast regular flares that only target one person. This might be a scenario where you consider popping an elixir or two.
Okay. Item. Elixir. Fucking.
Rosa, yeah. Because you need her to be fucking spamming full life right now. And you also need Cecil to be attacking while you're doing this. He's just gonna spend the entire... I hope you did not choose her.
I think I might have by a force of.
Alright,
I don't know. Force.
whatever. Just you gotta try to kill him while he's flaring you. Alright, well, hope that you get to full life Cecil.
Come on.
You might want to actually use a regular Phoenix down on like Kane or Rydia here.
Okay. Item. Phoenix down. Pain.
Yeah. Full life Cecil, because he's the most important one. Yeah. Again, like I said, this one is much meaner, because like if you try to use Bahamut to fight him, which is your standard spell, he counterattacks by just Mega Flaring you again. He's a dick.
Item. Phoenix down.
Yeah.
How much health he has?
He will go down fairly quickly because he doesn't have that much health.
Of course.
Just Kiraj or your party. That's fine. No. Cecil needs to attack. You have to be doing damage to him. The sooner he dies, the sooner this is over with. So just hit him. And like I said, you can out heal him flaring your party once you've recovered from a mega flare. You just have to be careful. Do not cast Bahamut.
I'm not. I was going to use something like Mist Dragon or something.
No, you're better off just not having her do that here. Like, he has like 65,000 health.
Okay, that's not good.
Her other summon spells are pretty ass, so they're not really worth using. And again, he will count. Actually, I guess it's all of the summon magic.
Hey, so no summons.
Yeah. Honestly, picking her is probably a pretty good call for you. Alright, just have her Kirasha your whole party.
Down he goes.
That's fine. You have 3 people up. You're okay. Just hit him. Don't bother. Just attack him. She can full life Cecil. Well, whatever. Use full life on Rydia, I guess. Attack. Just again, damage is the important thing. Rosa will deal with his hurdy bullshit, so.
Woo! And all 4 are up.
There we go. That was the meanest fight that you have to deal with in the whole game.
So even the end boss is nothing compared to that.
Well,
Got an
he's
achievement.
different. Yeah.
No.
That's the last optional boss.
Excalibur. A holy sword feared by monsters that was once sealed. Alright. Boop.
Yeah, Ragnarok is a significant upgrade, so... remember, there's a save point right here, but we're walking back towards the other save point anyway, so... Alright, now we're going back into the depths of the moon here. We've got everything, so we're just marching forward to the final boss.
Let's see what this new sword's like.
It's pretty good.
I don't know what I was
It's the only weapon. It's the only weapon in the game that like gets you over 200 attack. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
No.
You're gonna go up on the bridge and then down on the other side.
Might be able to get whatever the hell we're looking for on this.
I mean, you can. It's more common to get it from the red dragons, but these ones technically can drop it, so... Alright. There we go. So the first one is the save room. So this is the last point. This is the last save point in the entire game. So
All right.
if you're gonna make one more save, this is where you do it.
Makes sense.
Just fucking pop a cottage because it's free to do it, and
Pop a cut.
yeah, and as soon as we go back into that next room, every encounter for the rest of the game is a boss fight. Even the random encounters. Yeah. Alright. Yeah, now we're at the point... Well, no, Cecil now has the weapon that can 9,999 hit those things.
A bit late for that now.
Yeah. Yeah, time to go find Fasoya and Golbez. I mean, if you want to try fighting one of them, you can, just for the experience of it. But yeah, they're kind of mean enemies. The red dragons, I would say fight, because it's a very tiny % chance, but they can drop the crystal ring, which is like the best piece of the glove equipment in the game. They're not hard to kill either. Like, they're weak to arrows, and you have 2 Artemis arrows to hit them with. All the chests here are like elixirs or Fuma shurikens, so they're not terribly important, but you can grab them.
Kind of hard to see what the hell's going on.
Yeah, you're going down and then to the left, and then up. Now down again, to the right.
I like what they're doing, showing that the world is like 3D effect going on. Having like the world underneath.
Yeah.
Because they did that in the Sorcerer City, didn't they? Summon City.
Yeah, you're literally going towards the core. The Geishnal Whistle lets you summon the Fat Chocobo when you use it, and I think there's only like... that might be the only one.
Useful.
It's like the last chance you have if you want to pull equipment out of storage. Oh yeah, this is just going to get worse. There you can find combinations of multiple behemoths or mix and matches. My favorite encounter is the 3 red dragon encounter.
Yeah.
There's nothing special over there, just go to the right. This is the last room before the final boss, and there are 2 enemies that you can find in here. You don't need to fight either, just run. But yeah, they're Zemus's mind and Zemus's breath. This one, if you want to fight, you can. He doesn't actually like really do anything to you. He just has like I don't know, like 20,000 health or something like that, and does nothing but scan you. I think the game is intending to make it look like it's Zemus trying to like notice that you're coming towards him.
Yeah. Like a modern one would have like eyeballs that would be following you around the
Yeah,
room.
something like that. Zemus's mind actually does kind of fight you, so I mean, you could fight one if you want to. Just it's not really like worth it. There's no real reason to. Just a bear. Yeah, he only drops potions. So you're not really gonna get anything. Like the same thing. The other one only drops potions as well, so you don't really get anything for fighting them. Don't bother healing. Like you're literally like at the final boss. Any changes to equipment you want to do, make them right now before you walk forward. If you're happy with everything as is, then so be it.
Too bad we didn't get the Artemis bow.
I mean, it is what it is. Is the Elven bow the second best one we have for her?
Good
Or did we pick up another Yoichi bow? I don't remember.
Yoichi arrow.
No. Nope. Okay, that's it. She's just gonna have to live with that. All right, whatever. It's fine. She's just gonna be casting Bahamut anyway, so. There we go. This is literally the end of the game. We have caught up to Golbez and Fasoya, who are trying to kill Zemus. This is the asshole who's been controlling Golbez the entire game, trying to kill off every person on Earth. It's also really cool that you get to see Golbez as like a party character with his like party character sprite now.
Mm.
Oh, you get to see double meteor.
We hurl 2 space rocks.
Yep. They thought that killing him was the way to stop him. I mean, that's what we do with our problems, right? We just like kill them to make them go away.
I make numbers go down.
That was our plan, right? We were just gonna come here and kill this guy, so good job.
Wouldn't it be great if the game ended there and actually like, you weren't needed at all?
Well, that's kind of what's happening right now. Sort of. Psych.
Not really, no.
Yeah. Zemus hated everything alive so much that his hatred became its own demonic entity.
It became Yahweh. It's the burning bush.
Yeah, it literally is. Like, Zeromus is literally just the essence of hatred itself.
He looks like a Muppet. Oh.
That's not a good sign. Their strongest possible magic attack does nothing to him. It actually makes him stronger.
Oh, damn.
All right. Well, that's it. Everybody's dead. Game over. Sir almost just killed them all.
What is this? Final Fantasy 6? Bad guy ain't winning. Though we are going to get a spirit bomb by the looks of it.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, so he literally just cast a meteor that just killed fucking everybody here. But now Cecil is on his feet by some miracle.
Whoa.
With 1 hit point. Your party's like, don't give up. You have 1 hit point granted to you by Mother Earth. Use it wisely.
This would be considered such woke bullshit by today's standards.
Yeah, kinda. What are you gonna do? Everyone's a critic.
You don't think those people who critique shit like this are actually human, do you?
No. Their opinions don't count.
The
Oh,
litmus
yeah.
test, like in Blade
Oh, did you notice that? Did you notice Tella there, even though he's actually dead? He still showed up.
Did he come back from the dead or what?
No, his spirit did somehow, but that was it. So he's the only character out of all the bullshit that happens in this entire
All
game.
magic has been
Tella's
nullified.
Tella is the only one who's actually ever died.
Dead.
Yep. So, all right. Right now in this phase, nothing is going to happen until you use the crystal. You can't, if you, any status effects you try to like put haste or anything on your party, it doesn't do anything because he's just going to use that attack that just nullifies all magic. So
All right, what do
you
I
can't
do?
effectively do anything other than use the crystal. And
So-
only Cecil can use the crystal.
Where is
And
it?
so, fun fact, you can actually soft lock yourself out of the game here if you give Cecil the Avenger going into this fight.
Oh, because he wouldn't be able to equip any. He wouldn't be able to use any item.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. So it's in items, right?
Yeah. So there's one other thing I'm going to warn you about. As soon as you use the crystal on him, the real final boss fight is going to start. And there's an optional objective that you have if you want. Edge can steal an item called Dark Matter from him that does absolutely nothing, but it's the only way in the entire game to obtain it. So if you want, you could have Edge try to steal it from him while everybody's fighting him.
Where is it? Oh, there it is.
Otherwise, yeah. Every time he shakes he's going to shake right before he's going to do his big attack called Big Bang, which is going to do like 1,000 to 2,000 damage to every member of your party. Yeah, so you can steal from him until you get the Dark Matter. And good luck. Don't get fucking hit with Big Bang. Like, Big Bang's going to hurt a lot when he does it. He just shook there, so now he's about to do it. Like, his next move is going to be casting it.
You know how much health he has?
So I just
How much
needed to
health
charge
does he
my.
have?
He has 65,000 health for his first like phase, and then he'll change to a second phase, which has another 65,000 health.
Oh, that's a spicy meatball.
When he gets down to like the final like 10,000 health, he's gonna start spamming meteor, but it's gonna be a really weak, pathetic meteor that barely hurts you. So don't worry. His best attack is Big Bang, and that one actually does hurt.
As
a lot.
seen by 2 people dying straight away.
Yeah, it's not a joke. Rosa's gonna need to just Curaja. Oh no, you're actually fucked.
Yeah. Don't know what
You just
yeah.
you need to items. Use a fucking Phoenix down on Rosa.
I was just gonna let him kill me and we can try it again.
Well, no, you can still recover from this. Use another Phoenix down. Never mind. Use a full life on Cecil. Never mind. You've got to be way faster. As soon as he starts shaking, his next input is going to be.
I can only move as fast as the bar filling up can go. I don't know where you're getting that idea from. I'd be constantly pounding the A if that was the case. Damn, that sounded.
No, it's like while you're waiting on your character's like menu and it pops up, like his timer is still ticking.
Mm.
Like yeah, he's now going to use Big Bang. So you as soon as he starts shaking, you can queue up attacks that like you to do as soon as he shakes. Like with Kane, sometimes you want to jump. I would not be physically attacked. Yeah, like here. Jumping lets you avoid Big Bang, which is nice. So, as soon as he lands, fucking use a Phoenix down on Rosa. Oh, never mind. You're gonna use an elixir on yourself. Never. No, you're dead.
Yeah.
Fucked. Yeah, you gotta like treat him seriously because he.
No, it wasn't that. It was just like I can only move, like I said, like I can't do shit after a certain point, right?
This is a point where you need to try to keep a character back to like use elixirs and stuff as needed. You do not want to just start spamming every single person to attack every turn.
Too bad you can't skip this.
Yeah, I know. It's unfortunate, but such is life. Rosa needs to basically be casting Curaja every single turn. That's how you win this fight. You want Kane jumping as much as possible because while he's in the air, he's immune to taking damage.
Curaja, Kane, jumping.
Yeah. Rydia can summon Bahamut.
And
Edge, you can have Edge try to steal the dark matter if it pleases you. Or
no, it doesn't. I want to kill him.
Well, the other thing you can do is you can start throwing things with him since you're not going to need any of those items anymore.
True. So we'll drain our supply.
Also, remember we specifically went through a side quest to get the most powerful item in the game, the knife.
Yeah. So once it hits his second form, I'll throw the knife at him and kill him instantly.
It will only do 9,000. So it won't kill him instantly, but it will. It's the maximum damage you can do on an attack.
Mm.
But remember, in the original game, it wasn't a knife; it was a spoon.
Mm.
The strongest attack in the game was just throwing a kitchen spoon at someone.
Instead of Golbez using the crystal, you think if Fiosha would have the crystal, you think that would have worked?
Possibly. Yeah, Fusoya probably could have done it, but I guess Golbez was the one hanging on to it because he believed that it would work, and he isn't quite as redeemed as he believes himself to be.
Well, that's the whole point. Like, if you believe yourself redeemed, that's pride. So, yeah.
He has committed a lot of genocide in his time, so remember Golbez did kind of firebomb the entirety of Damison.
I never how the game opens up.
Firebombed Fabul.
I doubt that was even their first firebombing.
Firebombed the dwarves. You know. The only reason he didn't firebomb Troya is because the Dark Elf is the one who had that crystal. Oh yeah. You know, there was all the Mysidians that all got wiped out too. Like, he did a lot of genocide.
You always need a hobby.
Yeah. A hobby, yeah.
Rosa, Kuraja, Kane jumping, Rydia, Bahamut,
Mhm.
Edge, and Cecil just swigging crazy.
Cecil you want to be attacking because he's your strongest physical attacker. Edge is usually your utility person. If you don't need an extra action, then you can just have him throw something. If you're
Yep.
like behind on healing, then you want to have him use an item. Usually an elixir.
Okay.
Sometimes a Phoenix down if you're desperate, so.
Oh, what did I do that for?
Yeah, any attack that you do is gonna miss him.
Why did I do that? It even gave me an opening. There. Item.
Yeah. It's always the last one on the list because you get it at the.
Yeah.
It's whatever item you get gets added to the end of your inventory list, so it'll always be the last item there.
Okay. Summon. Bahamut.
Yeah.
Jump.
All right.
Logic.
I would wait with her for 1 second until he actually does it. Back out. Now do it. Let him actually like do the damage first. All right, now throw the knife. Yeah.
Nice.
So effectively, you have to do about 120,000 damage to kill him, and you've already done about 20,000 damage.
Okay. Now he's gonna cast
So-
Bio, which I think 1 to 2,000.
Yeah, it's not that bad. You can survive this.
I don't know about Rosa surviving it. Okay, that wasn't so bad.
Well, this again, you're just gonna spam Kuraja. Oh well. You might want to keep Edge back to use a Phoenix down or something, or an elixir. Have him use an elixir if you can right away.
Elixir on.
Rosa, because she's the one that's gonna have to heal your guys. You need her to stay alive. Everybody else doesn't matter.
Okay.
Yep. Okay.
So this turn.
This might be a turn. You may want to have both Cecil and Kane use a Phoenix. Well, have Cecil use a Phoenix down here. Have Rosa use Kuraja, and then Kane can, I guess, jump.
Okay. And use it on.
Probably Rydia.
Okay. Item. Phoenix down.
Yep.
Raja.
And yeah,
There you
Kane
go.
can just jump. That's fine.
Summon.
Yeah, you may as well summon Bahamut.
Item.
Attack. Well, actually, you know what? Have Cecil use a Phoenix down on Edge, because then he can get healed by this next Kuraja.
Logic.
Yeah. You basically, you just need to spam Kuraja after every single attack that he does, so... That's how this fight works. Now Edge is going to pick up Rydia.
Okay.
Okay,
Item. Phoenix down.
Yeah. Yeah. You gotta move quick, because Rosa's got to get this cure in before he takes his next big bang.
Okay, so Cecil
It's
attack.
just... Cecil's going to be attacked, so just hit that quick, and then... Yeah. Kuraja. There you go. You might... If you can, like, hasting her would also be really awesome, but it's... Okay, so here. Go into items for a second.
Okay.
Yeah, have Edge go into items, because this is a neat trick I didn't tell you. Go up. The Masamune can cast haste, so if you actually select the Masamune, use it on Rosa. It'll last for a little while. Yeah, just Kuraja again. She doesn't really get a choice. She has to do this every turn. But every time he uses Black Hole, it removes haste, but It'll work until then, so you may as well keep it.
Throw.
Yeah, you can. You can start throwing actual swords if you want. They'll probably do more damage. All right, this turn is gonna hurt. You probably want to have Kane use an elixir and
No,
Rosa
why did
just
he
to be
heal
sure.
right there?
I forget. There's a fucking reason for that. I don't remember. But just ignore it. You're fine. You have no.
It's too late.
You,
Gotta be fast.
all right, no, that's fine. You have her cast Kirasha. It's okay.
Okay.
If you do it quick, she'll get to do it first. The most important thing is Rosa can't go down. She needs to be on her feet at all. Everybody else doesn't matter.
Avenger.
Fuck it.
Summon Bahamut.
Yep.
Fuck you.
Yeah. Sadly, that removes status effects.
Oh, right, yeah, never mind. That's fine. Fuck you, revoked.
Yeah, yep. Just attack or throw something quickly. Just you need to get it to Rosa's turn so you can cast Kirasha again. Oh, that's gonna hurt. Okay. No, you're okay. That's. Oh fuck.
Oh boo! You knew what you were doing, game. You
Okay,
knew what you were doing.
Phoenix down on Rosa and hope that Kane gets to turn to elixir her. Items, elixir and Rosa. Yep. Elixir on himself. Yeah. Alright. No, I was gonna say, well, if she gets to, do it now. Well. Phoenix down. Pick up Cecil. Yeah.
I think I should have grinded more.
No, you're fine. Like this, it's just version dependent. All right. Elixir and Cecil.
Okay. Item.
You have to. You can't dick around picking the wrong things. That's what I mean. Okay. So, Kirasha again. You're gonna have to do the same thing, except actually correct this time. Edge is gonna have to use a Phoenix down on Cecil, and then she's gonna cure him right away.
Okay.
So don't just go directly into the item menu with him. It's fine. Ignore that. You're gonna be okay. All right.
Next.
All right. Phoenix down on Kane.
Phoenix down.
Yeah.
On.
I don't know if. Nope. Just I'll have Cecil try to use the elixir and Kane immediately. Just go to. All right. There we go. Beautiful.
Next.
He'll get to survive this one now. Just wait for him to do his big bang and then Kirasha it. All right, you're good. Kirasha. Like there is a timing you have to get into with this stuff, and like you got to be quick when picking this. All right, pick up Rydia with him. Kane can jump here. That's fine. Attack with him, and then she's just gonna cure everyone again. See, you're fine. Look, you don't need to worry. This is like the only battle we've had the entire game where your strategy matters a lot. Cure everybody quick. All right. Well, this is fine. You're still gonna have to just do it.
Rydia's down.
Use the Phoenix down, and yeah, pick her up. Like I say, it's the only battle in the game where you're gonna actually have to try legitimately. If Edge gets to take his turn, you want to use an elixir in Rydia because she's not going to survive otherwise.
Summon.
No. You. No. Oh. Who did he hit with that?
Dunno.
Yeah, you need to. You need to heal right now. All right, jump. Yeah, attack. because she cannot afford to go down from this. Prepare to have Edge use an elixir on Rosa. Yeah.
How do you use your big pseudo intellect?
You're like almost there. And she's just gonna have to heal you as soon as possible. Attack. Attack.
Okay. Attack. Heal.
White magic. Yep. There you go. You got it.
Shit.
See, the cool thing about Kiraja is it's a priority move. So as soon as you
It'll
pick it,
always-
like you get to go first. So you can throw something with him now if you want. You can throw Fumashir. Okay, he's almost dead. You know what? He's almost dead. Just have Rydia cast Bahamut. Like he's got less than 10,000 health left. This might kill him. Like any attack, just have Kane attack. He's gonna die. You're fine. This is it. He's in his final phase, which is like his basically pathetic death throw phase. You got him. Good job.
Now what?
He's dead. That's it. You just won the game.
Oh, fair enough. You said that he had a second phase, but of course he did. That in the cutscene.
Well, he technically does have a second phase. It's just that it's invisible because the way that this game works is that the health cap is at like 65,000 because of the number of bits that's assigned to health. So to get around this, what happens is that once he gets over a certain point, his health actually resets to 65,000, and then you go through like the second half of his health bar, basically. But then when he gets to like the last like 10,000 of his second health bar is when he starts spamming the shitty meteors that only do like maybe a couple hundred or 1,000 damage at most. And that's the sign that you know he's like basically dead.
I'm gonna go into some yin and yang shit right now about balance and evil and
like you saw this fight can be pretty hard, but if you approach it correctly and you know what you're doing, you can get through it.
How did people beat it without metagaming? Because you metagame that.
I didn't metagame. I know history. I know what his pattern is, and like
but we've been
I know to
prepping
recognize
half the game up for this final fight. You knew, like you were making sure I had all the items. You kind of were prepping in a way that you knew this fight would be a bitch.
Oh, I know, because I had to do it without all the cool items. Like the first time I ever killed him, I didn't have the Ragnarok because I didn't know how to fuck to get it. I didn't have the second protect ring because I didn't know that secret area even existed. Like I didn't have, half the shit that like you have.
Well, we did over 2 hours.
Back in my day.
Yeah. Also, this is another fun fact. I don't know if I had mentioned this before. Once you get to level 70, leveling up is actually not always beneficial either.
Do the enemies
So,
sort of like...
No. So what happens is you gain stats at a predetermined rate up to level 70, and once you hit level 70, you can randomly gain or lose stats for every level afterwards.
No.
Oh, yeah. So if you actually want to hit maximum stats with all your characters, you have to check them after each level up to see if they gained or lost in a particular stat. That's why it's like power grinding all the way up to like level 99 is not a way to guarantee success in this game. You'll get more health, but you could actually like lose points in attack and defense. But yeah. So, oh yeah, since we were kind of like, I don't know how much we've been paying attention to what they're talking about here. Golbez is now like really sad that, he can't go back to Earth because everybody fucking hates him because he did multiple genocides, and he is, since he's half Lunarian like Cecil is, he's going to stay with his uncle on the moon. Fasoya also comments that the Lunarians were waiting for the Earthlings to evolve to reach the Lunarians' level of evolution, I guess. And he's actually think maybe the Earthlings actually out-evolved us when we weren't paying attention. He thinks now you might actually be stronger than they are.
I'm just thinking of Populous, the beginning, watching this.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can see the Earth as it's revolving around here has 2 moons around it, because one of them is the Lunarians' fake moon.
Mm.
The Lunarians' fake moon is from the planet which we actually call, I think, Ceres. It was the planet that blew up and turned into the asteroid belt, or at least I think that's what's speculated. So the moon is the vehicle that the Lunarians escaped on from the destruction of their own planet. Which means the crystals actually kind of act like an engine that can pilot the moon to some degree. That's one of their functions. Yeah. Oh yeah, now we get to see Pollen be a little shit here. But here we go. So yeah, enjoy the ending here. Golbez is now living on the moon with the rest of the Lunarians, going into a deep sleep. Like so, I always thought it was a fun detail that even if Fusoya leveled up, his stats don't change, and his health and his HP and his MP never change. So the Lunarians are static in the amount of power that they have, whereas like the people on Earth are still evolving and can get stronger. I don't know, I just thought that was really neat because it tied into the theme of the game here. Now Rydia is teaching monsters about racism and acceptance.
Doesn't matter what you look like. That's not true. Why are you lying to these kids?
Mm-hmm. Yang's finally healthy enough to return home. He's also succeeded the King of Fabul as the new king. Edward is here, rebuilding Damsian. Look at him putting this old ass woman to work rebuilding a
I was just
castle.
thinking that. Like, there can't be that many people left,
Oh,
you know?
asshole.
There's not. They borrowed probably some of these people from Kaipo.
Now, with their advanced technology and lack of rivals, the dwarfs will take
I mean,
over this world.
the Dwarven Kingdom did take. They took a pretty strong beating from the Red Wings, but now they're just like, fuck the tanks. We don't need to worry about war anymore. We're just gonna scrap the tanks and use them to rebuild the castle. Then we're going back to the overworld to visit Cecil and his friends. So this is also interesting because Luca displays strong interest in becoming an airship engineer, and she actually does that in the sequel.
No.
Kane, however, decides that he's going to live up in Mount Ordeal until he can finally defeat his own internal demons. He feels a lot of guilt for betraying you multiple times and almost killing the entire planet, so, you know. But I thought it was cool. You got to see Kane's hair flowing in the wind without his helmet on.
Yeah.
And then here you get to see finally that the telescope guys are looking at the second moon. It's like, oh yeah, remember this building that you went to earlier? Just it was a kind of a decoration. Well, in the ending, it actually like has some purpose. You got the sun, you got Mercury and Venus floating around here.
Pixelated Getty images.
And there's the second moon flying away from the Earth. Edge and Rydia's relationship is really fucked up, but we get to see a little bit of fun exploration of it in a second. Because, you know, Edge has a crush on Rydia.
Wait a minute, am I not actually hitting the button? Oh, it's all pre-recorded. Oh.
No, this is a pre-planned sequence, yeah.
Alright, well in that case I'll put it down and crack my knuckles. Oh yeah.
There you go. Yep, Golbez says his final goodbyes as the moon drifts away from the Earth. Cecil's now becoming the new king of Baron.
Part of the great empire of dukedom.
Sid is also scolding Edge for like flirting with Rosa.
Which kind of valid.
Mm. This is really cool because you see you get a little bit of extra kind of character moments that show off like who each of these guys really are, their personalities, and the fact that they can do this with such basic animations. Just a little twirl here, a little pause here or there is kind of
Yeah,
interesting.
it's pretty good. Like, it was just a bunch of pixels put together and...
Look at this. Palom is just fucking running around like a child and like with a sugar high, sitting on the king's chair and everything. Now he's like trying to hit up Luca. And his sister's just dragging him back over. Whereas here, Edward is coming in. He's very nice and respectful as a prince to everyone. So you can tell, like, the way that they all act are very different. Like, Yang was very formal. Rydia also acts with great respect.
Well, Edge intentionally looks away.
Yeah, Edge is embarrassed a little bit. And she acknowledges him. I thought, again, that's a really cute detail, and I like that they added that. Yeah. So yeah, the game now ends with basically every single person in that you've played as throughout the entire game become like the new rulers and like sages and everything of the world at this point.
All right. Well, that was Final Fantasy IV.
Yeah, so now you get your credit sequence here, and
with the flying crystal chunky bits.
Yep.
Okay, so that was out of all the Pixel ones I've played so far, that one was the best because it was the meatiest. It had the most going on.
Yeah. Well, then you're really going to like the next one that we're going to do, because it's got even more going on than this.
Hell yeah. And I know from personal experience that 6 also has the most going on of all the Pixel ones.
I want to say, Final Fantasy IV is, like, very well regarded for being one of the first RPGs that people were introduced to in America, that really kind of defined what it is to like tell a story. It's like a lot of games up until the point where this existed on Super Nintendo, there weren't that many games that really like told a story. They didn't have like a script written for them. There wasn't like this whole dialogue that went back and forth. Like it was mostly stuff like Mario just jumping on a platform or something, or like, you know, a racing game. You're going around in a circle trying to like. There wasn't this whole like in-depth like novel of the text like written to like, and all these like cutscenes and stuff to try to explain and convey the story going on.
Yeah, the themes
Final
were
Fantasy
good
IV was
versus
like
good and bad versus
this
bad.
was a pioneer game in like really kind of explaining to a new audience like what RPGs really were, and it did so in a really great way, and in a really comical way too. It's like it's both serious, but also it's like I kind of talk about it like it's almost a soap opera, because at every point in the game it's almost like silly with how like insane some of the moments are. It's like, oh, is this character died, but they actually didn't die. They came back, and later on, it's like I was fine the whole time, and it's just you get so many of these like crazy moments here. You know, you got like dwarves and airships and ninjas and space robots, and it's like okay, all this crazy aliens. You travel to the moon, like it's truly ridiculous, like the scope of it all, but that it all fits in like one plot somehow. But yeah, it was a totally like kind of revolutionary thing, and really defined how a lot of these like scripts would go forward, and how like a lot of the tropes that we still see in these games to this day. And for a lot of those reasons, it's why it's like my favorite game of all time.
As for me, I can see a lot of the tempo that future games in the series are going to set, and as you said, like it showed what could be done. And I'm sure a lot of people at the time were paying very close attention to it and going, "Ooh, I could do that," and then they would go out and do it. I really enjoyed playing it. Like you said, like the last fight really felt like the last fight. Like it was a genuine, you had to know what the fuck you were doing. And we didn't even do everything in it, but you know what? As I've done on every other, as I've done on every other one, I'm gonna end up. There's our achievement. In the gallery. Let's look at the kick out.
Like the Amano's art for this is just fantastic. I love it so much. And I mean, this game is also like kind of revolutionary too, because like you look at the way that the original Final Fantasy on NES played. You got to pick which classes of characters you wanted for the whole game. You don't get to choose which characters you have for this. Like you get assigned certain classes to play through as certain parts of the game, so that for certain bosses you have to adapt different kinds of strategies. Like sometimes you're more heavy on using magical characters, sometimes you're more heavy on using physical characters. Like it's not all the same. Like
the outfit there,
yeah.
you can see it. You can see ideas that will be used in later games, kind of tossed out. There are so many good elements to these games that I'm really glad I'm going through. Really glad I'm going through it. But yeah, I don't know anything really about 5.
5 is, it's kind of like this, but also kind of like the original one a little bit.
Okay.
In that there is still like this really silly story that goes on, but you only get 4 characters for the whole game, and you have a lot more freedom of choice as to how you want to approach it with which classes you want to do it with.
Made him look like he's like a wave.
He's basically a beardy wizard.
Yeah.
He's literally a beardy space wizard. Yeah.
That, you know who he reminds me of? Did you ever see that really trippy, kind of creepy Pinocchio cartoon from Italy called like, I think it's like Pinocchio in Dreamland and the
I
Emperor of
I
Nightmares.
I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I think he was voiced by James Earl Jones in the English.
So I want to say the way that like Final Fantasy IV is kind of like known for like its wacky kind of story, and like Final Fantasy V, I think its biggest selling point is its huge expansion on the mechanics. So the way that it builds on this is it keeps the idea of having that kind of wacky story, but now it's going to add this whole element of class assignment to your characters, so that you can now choose like there's like 25 different classes of characters you can pick, and you can reassign at any given point in the game you want. So like the mechanics of five, I think, are really like the thing that are most special about it.
I love the details in the trapdoor.
Yeah, that's great. Oh, the trapdoors are so annoying too if you don't like if you're not at a high enough level to kill them quickly. They can be so devastating. Oh yeah, it's like the second boss that we fought and third one. Are they going to show all of them? Yeah, there you go. The mom bomb with Yang. Oh yeah, remember when he tried to join the party?
Kinda.
The Magus sisters are also show up in Final Fantasy X as a summon.
Oh, cool.
Yep. Though they have like a more kind of insectoid appearance. A lot of the bosses
baby.
from this game, like the elements, the elemental fiends, like they actually showed up in Final Fantasy XIV as like bonus content bosses, I believe. They're all like raid bosses.
Showing its Hindu inspirations on its sleeve.
Yeah, there definitely are a lot of things like that that you can clearly take inspiration from.
If they eventually get around to remaking these, like they did with 7 and they're planning to do with 8, the details are going to be lost. They're going to make some sort of compromises. It won't look this beautiful. It won't look this ornate and bizarre. It will look grounded.
This is so like look at this airship, for instance. This was like the original art for this, but Final Fantasy IX actually takes like a lot of inspiration from all the previous Final Fantasies. Right, but like I wanted to say, this airship design in particular is something you see a lot of in Final Fantasy IX, like, and it's one of the things that it kind of adapts from like the older artwork. So,
well, yeah, that was.
I just find it really.
It was remember it was returning to the classics. People were saying
it's literally a return to form of like the original Final Fantasies, and you can really tell by the artistic style, and just looking. The artwork that we just saw here is something that you see again in Final Fantasy IX in the way they design their.
A little bit of Final Fantasy 10 too, but
yeah,
moving a bit away.
Oh, I love the chibi arts for these guys. They're so cute. Also, again, some of the designs for the classes here, like Kain as the Dragoon, you will notice that very strongly has an impact on the design for some of the classes in Final Fantasy V. Same thing with like Edge as the ninja. Like you see elements of that design.
All right. Well, that was that.
Yeah. So that was fun. I enjoyed this. I hope that you got to enjoy my favorite game.
I did.
This game has been remade like 7 times, I think, or ported. Like there's a combination. So it's originally on Super Famicom, but then it also exists on Super Nintendo, Game Boy Advance, PSP. There's a 3D remake of it on the DS. Then they did the Pixel remaster, which is on Steam and on the Switch. Then there's also a version of it on the Swan Color. It's fucking crazy how many different consoles this thing exists on. Oh, the PlayStation 1 has a version of this game.
I think I saw that in stores back in the day.
Yeah. So
Uh,
it came as part of Final Fantasy Chronicles with Chrono Trigger. Chrono Trigger is also another fantastic game,
I've always
and I
wanted to play
highly
Chrono.
recommend it.
Maybe next year. Maybe next year.
If you're gonna play, I definitely recommend the DS version of it because it has the extra content with it.
Cool.
So
All right. And you want to promote before we're out of here?
no, that's I've done I'm good. Everybody knows where to that I'm on Twitter and stuff. I have a YouTube channel which occasionally I'm doing stuff on, but just find me in the link tree. You'll see me. So
Yeah. As for me, like I said, today we are going to be, because it's now 1 in the morning, we are going to go and rejoin Chesh for one of these, for Final Fantasy VII Remake, which means we get to stare at Tifa and just give long ass sighs whenever she's on screen, because she knows that I know that she knows that Tifa is best girl. Um, uh, uh, but beyond that, we will be up late. Do we have another UFF plan for this month?
yeah, I think actually next week is when we pick the other one. So
All right, so
we're gonna start Final Fantasy V, right?
yeah, that should be pretty good. And
Mhm.
also expect to see more Krandar and more Commissar Feelgood. So yeah, as for me, next time is watch me here on this channel will be either that or another workout stream, which I am due. But you all take care, and I want to get up and get something to eat. So
Yeah, me
goodbye.